rooms to go through. It's all in categories and sections.
Okay.
34 years. We don't specialise in anything, it's what you see at the time.
Up to 5 stories high, due to them being built on a steep hillside.
Because in the programme you don't see these trees. They've grown, it lasts 13.
About 1,000 foot above sea level. We're only 80.
Tower on a hill. That's called Castle Hill. It overlooks Huddersfield. The tower is 100 foot high, stone tower, built to commemorate Queen.
Well, all the cyclists came down this little track on the left, and Barry got carried away on a giant kite, and the one where the hot air balloon, shaped like a big fat lady, came up.
So as I turn this corner, if you look down to the left, Weavers' cottages have lots of narrow windows.
Rooms to go through, it's all in categories and sections.
Okay.
A lot of the non-fiction works are upstairs.
Okay, no problem.
For 34 years. We don't specialise in anything, it's what you see at the time. And we've got over 14,500 saleable books.
Good. And do you buy and resell them, or people come and sell to you?
People do, or they give them to me.
Oh, that's good.
Which is how I can keep the prices down.
So you're doing here for last over 30 years.
34 years.
So were you in same trade before?
No, we've always been here.
Or you've been always here? Okay.
Always in this building.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything up to 5 stories high, due to them being built on a steep hillside. Now when the reservoir burst, there were many deaths in this village, due to the valley being very narrow at this point.
Because in the programme you don't see these trees. They've grown it last 13 years since the last filmed. That's actually moved under.
50 crew and up to 35 vehicles, so they had to story buildings, and you can imagine that torrent of water hurtling down the valley when the reservoir burst. The fields at either side of us were used for doing some of the stunt work. They did that scene here where Compo and the boys were skiing downhill. They had breakfast trays tied to their feet. They once did a scene where Howard was on the roof of his house, trying to escape from Pearl no doubt, when Clegg and pals came across the ladder and moved it, leaving Howard stranded on the roof here. When the BBC came filming, they usually started about May or June and filmed through the summer. Where you saw Ivy putting her head through the hatch and shouting, that was filmed in the studio, because behind that hatch in the cafe is a brick wall. Colin the driver, who is the proprietor, and looking up to the right on that hillside, that's where you would have found the 3 of them laid in the heather sunbathing. And it's up there where the little quarry is. Looking over to the right across the valley, about halfway up the hillside.
That was filmed round here. One of the actresses in that programme, Leslie Dunlop, she liked it so much round here.
Tower. That's Embley Moor television transmitter. Built of concrete, it was built in the 1970s to replace a metal one that collapsed. The metal arena disappearing too. Where those steps are on the right is where you find Entwistle parked in his little red truck. Barry got carried away on a giant kite and the one where the hot air balloon, shaped like a big fat lady, came up from behind the brow of the hill. Now in one episode, Auntie Wainwright bought some coffins at an auction, and this is a church where Barry and Glenda got married in the episode Uncle of the Bride.
Clancy's one with the cream coloured door in the middle of the road. Howard and Pearls to the right of it. So as I turn this corner, if you look down to the left, you've got a good view of the front of the pub and the cottages. Again, Weaver's cottages have lots of narrow windows close together. It was to let maximum light in when they built the handle with it upstairs.
Holmfirth for more than 100 years, up until his of silent movie making, long before the days of Charlie Chaplin. And it was only the start of the First World War that put an end to filming in Holmfirth.